How can we communicate with an ant? How can humans communicate with ants? The truth is, we can't, not directly. Our intelligence, understanding, and perception exist on dimensions far beyond the ant's capacity. However, we can influence their reality indirectly. Picture this, creating a maze to guide an ant toward a destination. Unseen by the ant, yet meticulously crafted by you. Isn't this perhaps how divine beings communicate with humanity? The ant apocalypse. Imagine yourself tending to your garden, the hum of a lawnmower echoing through the air. You come across an ant nest, its intricate tunnels, painstakingly built by countless tiny workers, lie hidden beneath the blades of grass. Without a second thought, your mower's sharp, spinning blades slowly descend, ripping through their world. In an instant, thousands of homes are crushed, their occupants scattered and their colonies shattered. Do you feel guilt? Likely not. They are just ants, insignificant, minuscule beings. Their lives, so fragile and fleeting, are inconsequential in the grand scheme of your day. And among the chaos, there is an ant named Robert. He is a survivor, a strict and diligent worker, and one of the colony's most crucial members. He witnessed the destruction firsthand, standing at the edge of catastrophe as the roaring monster carved through his world. Its body is so vast that he cannot perceive its boundaries, and its roar is deafening and all-encompassing. The ground trembles beneath his feet as craters open and whole neighborhoods are obliterated in a single pass. Robert remembers the faces of his fallen comrades, sliced like butter by the monster's tentacles before his eyes. He carries their memory as whispers ripple through the surviving colony, rumors of the demon's second coming. Imagine the god as an architect of reality, weaving patterns through the cosmos, their voices echoing in symbols, numbers, and celestial movements. We, like ants, glimpse fragments of their design, yet struggle to comprehend its entirety. The tesseract and the veil of reality. To understand this, think about the tesseract. What is it? Some might call it a four-dimensional cube, but that isn't entirely accurate. What we see is merely its shadow, cast onto a three-dimensional plane. We cannot truly comprehend a 4D object because we exist in 3D space. We can only observe its effects, such as the shadow it leaves behind. Let's simplify. If a 3D object casts a 2D shadow, a 4D object will cast That's right, a 3D shadow. We cannot see the 4D object itself, but we can study its impressions on our world. Gravity, time, and divine influence. The cosmos operates on principles that are awe-inspiring as they are intricate. One such principle is gravity, the invisible force that binds all things. The bigger an object, the stronger its gravity, pulling smaller objects toward it, just as Earth orbits the Sun. Gravity can be imagined as a fabric stretched by mass. The heavier the object, the deeper the stretch. As we add mass to this fabric, several effects emerge. The gravitational pull. Objects are drawn toward the larger mass, shaping orbits and alignments. Space. As the fabric stretches, it creates the dimensions we inhabit. Time. The more mass an object has, the more it distorts time, causing it to slow down. This phenomenon, known as gravitational time dilation, even applies to Earth. Time passes slightly faster for those at higher altitudes, farther from Earth's gravitational pull than those closer to the planet's surface. The gravitational influence of a celestial object ripples through the cosmic fabric, shaping reality in physical and metaphysical ways. Astrology carries messages through this celestial maze, helping us decipher this interplay of time, space, and holy will, the shadow of the divine cast upon our dimensional plane. The devil is in the details. Suppose Earth was invaded by an alien civilization tomorrow. Their language would likely be as alien as they are, unfamiliar, incomprehensible, and entirely unlike anything spoken on Earth. But there is one thing that would transcend even the vastness of space: numbers. Whether here on Earth or in the Andromeda Galaxy on a distant planet like Namek, numbers are the universal language of understanding. Let's explore the interconnectedness of astrological numerology. 12. The zodiac is divided into 12 signs. There are 12 months in a year. A day contains 24 hours, divisible into 2 sets of 12. Each hour includes 60 minutes, divisible into 5 sections of 12. The human body has 12 systems, 12 pairs of ribs, 12 cranial nerves, 12 meridians in traditional Chinese medicine, and 12 hours of biological activity. The number 12 holds profound significance across cultures and religions, appearing as the 12 apostles in Christianity, the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 Olympian gods in Greek mythology, the 12 labors of Hercules, the 12 Adityas, solar deities in Hinduism, and Odin's 12 sons in Norse mythology. The Great Pyramid of Giza reflects 12-based geometry. 12 reflects completion, cosmic harmony, and divine cycles. It symbolizes wholeness and the integration of opposites in a balanced system. 7. Astrology revolves around 7 celestial bodies visible to the naked eye: the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. 7 days of the week. Each day corresponds to one of the 7 classical planets. Humans have 7 primary organs in ancient traditions, 7 openings in the head, 7 cervical vertebrae, and 7 chakras in Hinduism. In the Bible, the Lord rested on the 7th day. Revelation contains 7 churches, 7 seals and 7 trumpets, 7 heavens in Islam, 7 scorpions of Isis, 7 metals, and 7 stages of transformation in alchemy. 7 represents spiritual awakening, introspection, and divine connection. 4. In astrology, the 4 elements, fire, earth, air, and water, are the foundational forces of creation. They coincide with 4 weeks in a month, the 4 seasons of the year: spring, summer, autumn, and winter, each lasting 4 months, and the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. The human body has 4 limbs, 4 heart chambers, and we have 4 directions of movement. In the Bible, there are 4 living creatures in Ezekiel's vision: 4 rivers of Eden, 4 Gospels, and 4 horses of the Apocalypse. 4 sacred mountains in Native America represent the world's boundaries. 4 symbolizes stability, structure, and order. It is associated with practicality, foundations, and the cycles of creation and balance. 3 modalities in astrology. Cardinal signs initiate. Brahma, the creator; fixed signs preserve. Vishnu, the preserver; mutable signs transform. Shiva, the destroyer, which mirrors the 3 parts of the body: the triune brain mode, 3 joints per limb, 3 main energy channels in spiritual systems, and 3 stages of life. The Holy Trinity in Christianity: Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The triple goddess in Wicca: Maiden, Mother, and Crone. The 3 gunas in Hinduism: Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. The 3 fates and the 3 graces in Greek mythology. The triangle is the most robust structure. This strength is reflected in the pyramids of Egypt, which have stood for millennia, and the triquetra in Celtic symbolism. 3 represents creativity, communication, and spiritual synthesis. It embodies self-expression, joy, and the harmonious integration of mind, body, and spirit. 2. Duality in life. The zodiac reflects the fundamental dualities of existence. Zodiacal houses are divided into two groups. Personal houses, 1st to 6th, represent the self. Impersonal houses, 7th to 12th, represent the other. A day contains 24 hours, split into two sets of 12. In the Bible, the 24 elders surround the throne of God. We have two hemispheres of the brain, 2 eyes, ears, arms and legs, 2 lungs and 2 kidneys. We are male and female, light and dark, up and down, yes and no, day and night, the yin and yang. 2 symbolizes balance, duality, partnership, and harmony. It reflects cooperation, relationships, and the interconnectedness of opposites. 30. Each of the 12 zodiac signs occupies precisely 30 degrees of the celestial 360-degree circle, about 30 days a month, or roughly 360 days a year. Humans reach growth and maturity at 30. We have 30 days of biological rhythms and approximately 30 days of cellular regeneration. The Ouroboros, a serpent devouring its tail, embodies infinity and eternal cycles. 30 represents optimism, creativity, and expansive vision. 1. In monotheistic religions, the number 1 represents the ultimate creator. One God, infinite and indivisible. In Hinduism, Brahman is the ultimate reality from which all existence flows. The monad, in Pythagorean philosophy, is the source of all numbers and creation. 1 represents unity, leadership, independence, and the source of all creation. It is the number of beginnings, individuality, and the driving force behind manifestation. The divine maze. If God is the gardener and we are the ants, then astrology is the maze he has left us, a map to understand his will and align ourselves with the universe's rhythm. Every alignment, planetary motion, and zodiac sign carries a message waiting to be decoded. Looking at the stars, you're not gazing at distant, lifeless objects. You are reading the celestial script of the divine, written across the heavens, guiding you like a lighthouse in the vast ocean of existence. Numbers, patterns, and alignments echo divine intention, reminding us that the universe is far more connected and alive than we could ever imagine. Astrology is not superstition. It is the science of the gods, a sacred language that speaks to those willing to listen. Are you?